Trick or treat. Happy October, folks. Uh-oh, look at him. Looks like you're ready to start playing. No, we're not fucking playing Stonehenge. What do you look like? It's Bill the Everscape. He's sitting in hanging out with us tonight.
Happy October 1st.
Happy spooky season. Brett should be joining us shortly. Not sure if Joe's making it or not, but we'll see who shows up. Let's see how it goes from here. Either way, we're celebrating tonight. We're celebrating. Spooky season's here. This is probably the first year in years I didn't have my freaking Halloween decorations out yet. Maybe after this.
Same here. Same here. Usually September 1st, all my stuff's up, and just been a lot going on. Just behind the scenes. I haven't been able to do it. I got the lights up at least. I got the lights up in all the windows, and figured that's good enough for now to set the spooky mood. Start to throw a little other stuff up here and there. But
I mean, I have decorations already down here all year long. But yeah, outside I gotta get some stuff.
Yeah. I mean, that's a given. You know what I mean? You think this is a fucking costume? This is a way of life.
It's a way of life. Hey man, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, man? Hey, see who's in the chat hanging out tonight for the beginning of spooky season, and what better way to start it with than trick or treat, the OG from 86. Let's see, Cody's hanging out with us tonight, celebrating Happy October. What's up, Cody?
Cody hails.
Good buddy Ryan is in the chat.
Byron,
what's going on? Byron's in the chat. Hey, there's Gene. Gene's hanging out with us. And of course, a good buddy, Colin Merity.
Colin!
There he is. I was actually watching a little bit of the latest Thing with Two Heads episode that just dropped today. So I caught some of it.
Yeah, I checked it out. It was good.
Yeah,
They kind of mentioned your show in passing, but they didn't say the name. They they thought they were arguing over whether or not they talked about Alien Romulus. And Chris was like, I swear we talked about that. And then Sean's like, wait, it was that podcast that you were on that I jumped in and we kind of hijacked. It was like,
sure, don't remember our podcast, Sean. Jesus.
Yeah, Christ. I was like, oh, just say the name.
After all that peacocking, he forgets the name of the podcast.
Maybe that's why. Maybe he's trying to forget.
Yeah, it's like it's a hypnotic suggestion. He's just completely forgot it. It's like anytime you forget something or you don't want to remember it, I always think of Anthony Michael Hall's dad in Weird Science.
Yeah.
When Kelly Clark threatens him, then later on, who's Gary? Who's this Gary you're talking about?
Our son
Gary. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Mark, what's up? Mark Robinson's hanging in the chat tonight.
Cheers.
Colin's got his lights up all year long. Yeah, I would have them up all year long if my wife would let me, but she won't let me. She's like, no, seasons got to change.
Yeah, I'm envious. You're going to get to go see that room firsthand, huh?
Yeah, we might not go the same week we were supposed to go, Colin. We're debating. We might actually push it to November, which the only reason we were going to go in the week of October 19th was because we were going to go for the Love of Horror, because my anniversary is actually November 6th. So we might push it to November, but I'll definitely let you know, Colin, let you know when we're going and what we're doing. But hopefully this week I'll get everything nailed down. Man, everything came, October came so fucking fast. I just couldn't get
I
anything
know.
done. I'm like, shit.
2024, man.
I'm like, I just couldn't get anything done, man. This whole year is just flying by.
Yep.
Really,
Too
really.
fast. I mean, I'm happy that it's Halloween
Scary.
season, but it just came way too fast this year. It's like, before you know it, it's gonna be Christmas, and
Oh God, don't even say the C word.
exactly.
I don't mind Christmas, but I'm just not ready for it. I do enjoy. It's the best time to watch Black Christmas. So
Yeah.
here's a good trivia, and I'm sure you guys will get this. The dad in Weird Science. Who is this Gary? What movie is he from that we all love?
I know, but let's see if anyone in the chat knows.
Let's see. Anybody know in the chat? What other movie that we all loved? We've actually done watch along several times, and we'll probably be doing it again.
Classic. I gotta watch it every Christmas.
Yep, gotta watch around Christmas time. So that is your hint. I knew Colin would get that. Silent Night. Yep, that's Ira, who owns Ira's Toy Store.
Let's get shit faced.
Yes, exactly. I'm like, that's a great boss. Aside from forcing him into becoming a Santa Claus and making him kill people, but I mean, he wanted a party. Let's get shit faced. Yeah, man, why not? Ira's hot chick.
He hated the customers.
He was odd. He would have been a great friggin' boss.
Oh man, yeah, he was fantastic.
Ryan said, my wife's got blown up things and shit hanging all over the house and trees. It just sounds weird. My wife's blown up shit hanging everything. Yeah, this freaking year flew. Yeah, I'll let you know. We're off for 3 weeks from the 17th until the 6th of November. All right, so maybe we'll just go towards the, you know what? We talk to the wife. How cool would it be to spend what do you call it? Halloween over there. Never spent Halloween in a different country.
You mean
that would be pretty cool?
The season of Samhain. Samhain.
Samhain. You don't know much about Halloween, do you, Dr. Chalice? King of Sanity. What's up? I dared my buddy to stick his junk in a lit jack-o'-lantern. Okay. Well, the question is, did he do it when you dared him? That's the bigger question. Let us know.
Did he do it, and how did he fare?
Breast monsters from Jupiter. Brett, why are you on your way home or what? Come on, get your ass in here. We're going to start the movie in a couple minutes. Cody, Gory Tiger's here. He's saying, "What's up, man?" Gory Tiger. I like that. Yeah, but that would be a pretty cool. Let me talk to the wife. How cool would it be to spend Samhain with Colin?
Yeah, how about
it? Sacrificing virgins and shit.
You'd have to film a special segment when you're out there called Samhain with Colin.
Yeah, nice.
Live from his room.
Yeah, I really should talk to the, you know what? I gotta talk to the wife and see when we can do that. That would be a lot of fun. I mean,
Sounds cool.
We spent Thanksgiving one year in Italy because my niece was getting married that weekend. But it'd be cool to spend Halloween in a Celtic land.
Yes, it would.
Take it easy. I'm on the road home from practice. Come on, move your butt. Come on, tell your daughter to drive. She should reach the pedals yet, so you can get online.
His kids are in the driver's seat. One's pressing the gas, the other one's pressing the brake. They're both steering, one on each side. Nobody's watching the road. Brett's looking as he's trying to be live.
Yeah,
put some zany 80s music to it.
Live podcast from his lair on Halloween night. Double celebrations with his better half. The first fucking epic idea. Double live watch longs of 878. Yeah, I should talk to the wife. That'd be pretty cool. See if I could convince you to do it. Cody was watching You're Invited, Making of Night of the Demons early. What is that on? I didn't even know they did something like that. I don't own a physical copy of it. Is that something that came on it, but you can watch it somewhere?
Yeah, it's on the Blu-ray. You might be able to get it on YouTube. I'm not sure, but it's on the Blu-ray I have.
I'll have to check that out. I love. So we're doing Night of the Demons. We're doing next Tuesday, and Cody's going to join
That's
us.
awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I
So,
love that movie. That's great. That's awesome.
so I was trying to do something different, and somebody left this here from Ringstock. High Noon vodka and iced tea. Did you ever have that?
I think I did have that once. I'm not a fan, but I think I did. Someone, same thing. I think someone left it in my fridge.
Tastes like somebody pissed in the punch.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
not that
I mean, I'm
great.
a huge tea drinker. I always have a glass of iced tea around. Look, I got one right here. But
I'm a good. I
I
like
don't
a
know.
good Long Island iced tea. Give me a Long Island iced tea. I'm good to go.
Yeah,
Oh, it's on YouTube. Okay, cool. I have to check that out. Definitely watch it before we watch the movie next week.
yeah.
Awesome.
You see all about the birth of Lipstick Nipple.
Lipstick nipple. Yeah. So here we are. Let's get this going. We can get started. Brady's on his way home. He'll jump in. So we're not running too late. But let's get everything started. Why is everybody watching this? Bill, you're watching. You sent me pictures of several DVDs that you have, so I'll bring them up later. I'm watching it on Screenbox. It's on Screenbox.
Nice.
How many versions of this
Is that
Colin
worth
do
it?
you own? What's that?
Is that worth it? Screenbox? I don't have. I have Shutter, but I don't have Screenbox. Is that
I
still
actually
worth it?
I got it when when Terrified 2 premiered on it.
Mm,
And I kept it for about a month or two, and it's got some good stuff, but it's got a lot of basically like Tubi type movies, Tubi type
yeah.
horror. And I'm like, you know what? I'm
Yeah.
not paying for
Okay.
this. I can just get it for free on Tubi. But
Yeah.
I don't own a oh shit, do I think I do have a copy of Trick or Treat? What am I, an idiot? I'm pretty sure I have it. I've had to have the old DVD like you have. Now I'm thinking about it. I
Yeah.
guarantee I fucking have it. But they had a thing, a deal of $6.99 for Screenbox for the month and Trick or
Oh,
Treat.
okay.
I'm like $6.99. It's spooky season. I'm bound to watch a bunch of movies this month anyway.
Exactly. Perfect season to grab it for a month. You know.
I mean, for fuck's sake, I spend $8 a beer when I go to the brewery. I could spend $6.99 to last the whole month.
Exactly. Back in the day, you used to spend $5 on a new release at Blockbuster. So what's
Mm-hmm.
$2 more to have something the whole month of stuff? You know.
Let's see. Cody's watching Blu-ray. Was everybody else watching it? Billy's watching it. What are you watching? Is one of the special editions you showed?
Who, me?
You. Yeah.
Just no. I don't have the special editions of this. I just have an old school DVD.
Yeah, I think that's the one I saw the picture of that I have. But yeah, let's get this shit going. Let's get this started. Let's watch some Trick or Treat, some Sammy Kerr,
Nice.
and Skippy. All right, so I'm maybe bring mine up. All right, everybody, we do a quick countdown from Tree. 3, 2, 1, play on Trick or Treat, 1986.
Oh wow! On the DVD, it starts right away. You press play and it's already wow. Oh, it's the De Laurentiis. I thought it was the movie already. It's like, holy shit, that
Maybe
was
behind you, it's
fast.
the De Laurentiis thing came up.
Yeah.
So De Laurentiis, I'm assuming this was filmed in the South End because that's where the studios were.
I think so.
I remember
Sean
Sean
Clark
Clark
did
did
a
it.
Horror
Yeah,
Hallowed Grounds did it. Yeah.
I remember watching it, but I just don't remember where he was.
I love it. It's like a Number of the Beast type speech at the beginning, you know.
Yes.
So awesome. Let he who hath understanding reckon the number of the beast. Love this
And
soundtrack, man.
his
Oh,
name, I'm forgetting his name in real life, but he's since passed on. Very young too.
yeah, Tony Fields. And I discovered some trivia about him just last night. I was watching the making of Thriller, which is, I mean, come on, that's like that was like my gateway into good real horror, seeing like that and American Werewolf in the background in that movie and stuff. So I mean that's very nostalgic for me. But rewatching it again last night, discovered that Tony Fields, this guy who plays Sammy Kerr, was one of the background zombie dancers in that.
Oh, right. I did hear that. I remember hearing that. Right.
Yeah, I knew he was a solid gold dancer, but I never knew he was one of the zombies behind Michael Jackson.
I had
That's
that
awesome.
Ozzy Osbourne Diary of a Madman blacklight poster. My brother and I had it in our room.
Nice. This is the best. I love this. I love this era of music, movies, metal. All comes together in this.
I miss the 80s. And I still have a big system like that. I have one of those Sony systems that I have outside. That's what I blast my music with outside.
Nice.
Like a good Sony rack system.
Yeah, I got an old school system in my bedroom, but I just got tiny little speakers hanging on the wall. I don't have those big ones like back in the day.
Hey, what's up, John? Halloween in North America is slowly becoming a yearly distraction for many folks who are disenfranchised from other traditional holidays. I don't blame anyone for seeking a hold on world affairs. Halloween was always big, but it's just gotten so much bigger in the last 10 years. Really, really
Especially
has.
this year. I think another reason why I didn't decorate and stuff and go all out like I usually do is it started so early this year. I mean, people were had stuff in stores in like July. It's like, I don't know, when you dilute it that you put it out that early, it kind of dilutes it for me. It's like you're with it so long, it's like that the buildup isn't there. So it's not like, you get to this time of year and it's like, yes. I mean, like me and you guys, like anyone who's watching the show, we have this shit up year round. We're Halloween all around. But I don't know. That's why I would always start it in September and build it up through October. And people would always tell me, you're nuts. That's too early. September? You're celebrating Halloween in September? Are you crazy? That's way too early. Now, like I said, now they're selling shit in the stores in June and July.
In June and July, yeah. Spirits open up usually the end of July. Spirit Halloween's open at the end of July.
Yeah. I haven't even stepped foot in a spirit yet this year. Usually I've gone several times by now.
I've been a few times
just
to get all the shit I needed because thankfully, knock wood, they really didn't put too much Halloween stuff out this year. As far as they have a lot of Halloween stuff, but it's a lot of repeats. Thankfully
for your pocketbook, right?
My wallet, yeah. And then today, Mondo just put out the pre-order for those 2 new Mondo figures, which I already have. Now they're just repackaging them, and they're going to make me spend $200 on those fucking things.
Oh, jeez. Oh yeah, and thing with 2 heads, they were showing that new pumpkin they got coming out from Mondo.
That's the pre-order.
That's the one.
Today. Yep.
Oh, okay.
There's 2 versions of it.
Poor Skippy. I mean, you'd be arrested for something like this nowadays.
Oh, this? Oh, hell yeah.
And I love the girl just happens to have
a
she's just camera ready to go.
I remember when my parents had one of those Polaroid cameras.
Yeah. God, I love this soundtrack.
Oh, some people, yeah, my sister-in-law, I shit you not, puts her Christmas tree up. I want to say the first week of November. Out of her mind.
I usually put my Christmas tree up the day after Halloween.
After Halloween? Really?
Yeah, the day after. I usually have everything up for 2 months. I usually put up my Halloween September 1st through October 31st. Day after Halloween, I tear it all down, and in the process, I reset up with Christmas. And then I have that up for 2 months till January 1st.
Yeah, we do the Christmas tree. We do it usually Thanksgiving weekend. Yeah, the soundtrack freaking kicks ass.
Yeah, and I could swear I just noticed a Raven poster in the background. I don't know if I ever noticed that before.
It says the Trick or Treat movie was cool upon its release. The Fastway soundtrack was better and more memorable. Oh yeah, the friggin' soundtrack is just amazing. What a good group.
Yeah, I listen to it on repeat every year around this time. I've already listened to it probably 3 or 4 times.
Oh, Colin, so yeah, the Raven. It was a Raven poster. Yep.
Yeah. How about it, man?
Hey, Bronson, I've shared this with several people. My favorite line from this movie is, "Let the big fish hook themselves. You're the bait. The bait is you." Nice.
Yeah. You got to love the backmasking.
Yeah. Oh God, I remember those days. You weren't a kid back in those days if you didn't try to like listen to like devil shit, like turn a record backwards and listen to shit. We all did the Zeppelin stuff. We did what was it? Was it Shout Out Loud from Kiss? You were supposed to turn that back and it said something. There was so many of them back in the day.
Yeah, Slayer, Hell Awaits. That was on purpose though. how their record starts, and you put it back, and you keep hearing the "Señas, señas, señas." And when you turn it backwards, it sounds like they're saying, "Join us, join us."
Well, yeah. Well, who did it? Bob and Doug McKenzie. Remember they had an album out, like a comedy album, and you play backwards. Hey, you're playing this backwards, eh?
Yeah. Are this supposed to be like the PMRC hearings with Twisted Sister?
Oh yeah,
Dee
exactly.
Snider?
This was definitely taken from the PMRC hearings. Well, the guy next to him does not look anything like Frank Zappa.
Yeah.
So it's Zappa and D.
Poor Skippy. He's heartbroken.
And how poetic this guy died so young too, right after this.
Yeah.
A few years, just a few years later.
When I was looking it up last night, it looked like he died like almost 9 years after this came out.
Yeah, I think he was
still
90,
young.
Somebody posted in the chat before. Yeah, I think he died in 95.
Yeah. This came out 86. So yeah, like 9 years. Yeah. Still very young though, and still
young.
Yeah. Don't tear those down. Those aren't Sammy Kerr posters.
Yeah, what a waste of some great posters, man. Don't do that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Oh God, you just tore up a fucking Love Gun poster. You fucking crazy?
Defenders of the Faith.
I had the Defenders of Faith.
Raven. There's the Raven. Leave the Raven.
No. Yeah, exactly. Look at all those fucking posters being ruined. Damn it.
He took them all down except for Sammy Kerr. Couldn't bring himself to it.
Yeah, I had the Defenders of the Faith one too, because I remember getting. Nice. That was my first concert. When my first concert was Priest, Defenders of the Faith tour at Madison Square Garden.
Nice.
There's Gene.
Yeah, I had that Iron Maiden Purgatory poster that he tore down. I used to have that a long time ago.
Wait, what the rules? Brett wanted to go to the pool party. The swim pool party, yeah.
Just don't bring a backpack.
Yeah.
Gene Simmons just off the air, leaning back, looking cool.
Francis says Ozzy Osbourne makes a cameo appearance as himself in Adam Sandler's movie. Little Nicky, Ozzy's picture from that Trick or Treat DVD cover is in Little Nicky's room. I never noticed that. I never noticed that. I have to check that out next time.
What's going on with Gene's chest hairs there? It looks like they're shaved straight across.
Oh, this is probably around the time he was starting to date Shannon. 86. I think he started dating her in 84. Legendary. Yeah, but you got to go see Priest. I saw Priest. I saw him on the Firepower tour a couple of years ago, and they're still just as fucking good. They really are.
Yeah, was it Firepower I saw him on, or was it the one right before that? I saw him a couple of times. I saw him a number of years ago too when they did that. God, I can't remember the name of the record, but it had that song. Fuck, I'm drawing a blank now. But I've seen them a couple of times, and both times they were phenomenal.
I saw them, then Defenders of the Faith. I saw them Turbo tour. I saw, what the hell was the one tour? Oh, shit. What the hell is that? Why am I drawing a blank on the friggin' concept record they did? Nostradamus.
Oh, yeah.
And then Firepower.
I couldn't get into that record. It was just too out there, too long, but the one song, I am Nostradamus. I love that song.
Such a great song.
I just cranked the shit out of that song. Probably why that's the only one they play from it,
The only good thing about the Nostradamus thing, so like usually when I'm like doing work like a data closet where I'm just in there for hours on my own, you just put that on in the background on my headphones, and it's cool.
Yeah, it's cool if you got something like that going on. But if you're just sitting there trying to that's the thing. When I put on something like I want to crank it and just listen to it, that's not one of those albums. Something like that. If you got a chore to do, you're doing something, that's a perfect time to put on a concept record like that. Were you ever into Queensryche, Operation Mindcrime?
Oh, I love Queensryche.
Yeah,
They're the reason I went.
their album Operation Mindcrime. It's one of my favorite concept records ever.
They're the reason I went to. The reason I only saw Def Leppard once because they were opening for Def Leppard on a stereo tour, and we were just me and my buddy were just going to see Queensryche.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not against Def Leppard; they were great, and I was like, oh, it's a bonus, but I'm like, I'm here just to see Queensryche more than anything.
Yeah. That's like the first time I got to see Megadeth. They opened for Aerosmith, and we just went to see Megadeth. We didn't give a shit about Aerosmith, but we watched Megadeth, and we were kind of like, all right, that was fine. I expected it to be better. And then Aerosmith came on, and they just destroyed, and they were great. So we were so glad we stuck around for Aerosmith.
That's a good, like a good top 10 we should do. Bands you saw, concerts you went to see the opening band more than the headliner.
Yeah. Yeah, like one of my favorite bands to this day. I mean, they broke up years ago. The lead singer passed away since, but the band Nevermore, it's probably my favorite band on the planet of all time. And the first time I ever saw them, we were going to see Iced Earth was the headliner, and it was Nevermore was opening, and didn't really know much about Nevermore. I was just going to check them out. I already had an Iced Earth record, and Nevermore came on and just blew us away. Like, oh my God, that was fucking one of the best live performances from a band I've ever seen. Iced Earth came on. I had never seen them yet live up to that point. And as good as they were, I just couldn't. Me and my buddy were like, we looked at each other. It was a Friday night. We were tired as hell. We worked all day. We were like, as good as this is, I don't think anything can compare to that, what we just saw. Like, you want to just split? So we only watched like 3 songs and we boogied, you know? But we regretted it ever since, because then we became huge Iced Earth Iced Earth fans after that. But yeah, just that Nevermore performance was just like, holy shit, you know, just wow.
Yeah, exactly right. The guitar work on Nostradamus is like next level. Because if you listen to like the Priest albums from the 70s, great stuff. But you just listen to that, and then you listen to like something like Nostradamus, and you see where like KK Downing and Glenn Tipton like freaking went to the stratosphere. They were like on a different level by that point, guitar playing wise.
Probably why they did a concept record, you know. They're probably more into that kind of stuff, you know, than trying to make a hit song.
Ronson says this might sound a little silly to you guys, but I could picture Sammy Kerr singing a cover of "I Want to Rock" by Twisted Sister during the high school Halloween party. I can see that.
Yeah, for sure.
That'd be cool.
Totally.
I can see that.
Totally.
Hey,
I could also hear him singing, "Come on, feel the noise, girls, rock your boy," hitting his hips just like he does at the end in the song.
I'm one of those people that actually likes Turbo. I'm sorry. I do like Turbo. It's not bad. I remember shit.
It's all right. I mean,
I won that album. I remember I won it on the Jersey Shore Boardwalk when it came out over the summer.
Nice. Ooh,
well, got a pair of
titties. Miss some titties, yeah.
We saw some titties.
All right. Happy October 1st.
Gene says I saw Pearl on Netflix and it was interesting. Yeah, Pearl's awesome. I think Pearl is great. To me, it's the best of the 3, the trilogy.
Yeah, totally. I agree. My favorite one of the 3.
Big time. Good movie. Did you see the other 2?
Yeah,
Gene?
real good movie.
Did you see X and Maxine? I mean, not that you really have to.
Dude, the chick in the blue, yeah. She has a total Lori Loughlin thing going on.
Yes, exactly. And like the guys that are breaking, like these guys, it's like they just, when they put the casting call out, did they just say looking for guys that are complete dicks, and they all have the same look?
I know.
Like you can go to a bullpen and just pull them out of they're like pitchers. You can just pull them all out of the bullpen.
Yeah, for sure. Every movie like this had a bully in it. That's
a bully.
My guitar player Alan. my guitar player Alan, and when they did the video games on the computer, you get to make up your own name for like your character profile, whatever. And they all pick bullies from '80s movies. Like his video game name whenever he plays a game is Greg Tolan, who was the bad guy from Just One of the
Just one of the
Guys.
guys. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm trying to remember what the other ones were. One of them was the dude from One Crazy Summer, the blonde spoiled rich kid.
Oh, from Goonies.
Was that him?
That was him. That was the one that went, Andy, you Goonie. That's him.
No shit.
And his
I
dad
didn't even
and his
realize
dad
that.
was the guy from the Twisted Sister
Yeah,
videos, Niedermeyer from Animal House.
yeah, totally. And then I remember I said, well, if I'm going to pick a name for the video game thing and I got to pick an 80s bully, mine's Mick McAllister from Teen Wolf.
Yes. And we have to get
But here's another one.
Watch along soon.
Here's another underrated 80s bully with blonde hair. You know, the dude from this.
Hey, what's up, Travis? Travis is in the house.
Travis.
So, Gene, you haven't seen? Yeah, go check out X and Maxine. You'll get it. You'll definitely enjoy them. X is definitely better than Maxine, but Maxine was
See, I'm
bad.
the other way. I'm the other way. I like Maxine better than I like X.
I've only watched Maxine once. I might have to go watch it again, and then we'll see where it lands. I mean, I do love the '80s nostalgia about it, and like the whole Sunset Strip vibe about it. I do. That's cool as hell.
Yeah.
I love that. That's the thing I was looking forward to the most about it. As Travis knows, Teddy Beckerstead was the bully. Yep.
Teddy Beckerstead. Yes, that's it. That's totally. Uh-huh. Thank you.
Bronson can picture the song "Nothing But a Good Time" by Poison playing during the whole car sequence where Sammy prevents Eddie from getting to the high school Halloween party.
We could do better than that.
That's one of the bands that I went to see the opening act instead of them. I went to see Tesla.
Oh, yeah.
Tesla was opening for Poison.
Tesla? Oh, Tesla blows Poison away. Love Tesla.
God, I'm a big diehard Tesla fan. Love Tesla.
Yeah, they're great. They're great.
I've seen them a few times, but the first time I saw them, they were opening up for Poison.
Sweet. I only got to see them once. It was called the Rock Never Stops Tour. It was Tesla, Vince Neil, Skid Row, and Jackal. And it was a fun show. It was a fun show. I mean, I mostly just went to see Skid Row. It's always been one of my favorite bands, or the reason I picked up a guitar, them and Metallica back, in '89. And it's cool. I got to meet Dave Sabo, the guitar player, and talk to him. And we hung out for a while. He was super cool. He introduced me to Rachel Bolan, the bass player. Awesome night. But I remember like Vince Neil, we were like, we don't want to see this guy. He's not going to play anything we haven't heard before. Not we want to hear. And he busted into Red Hot from Shout at the Devil, my favorite Motley Crue song ever made. And it was awesome.
Nice.
And Tesla came on, and they were awesome. And then Jackal, I was never a Jackal guy either. Live, they were awesome. They put on a hell of a show live.
I remember high school, when I was really getting into playing guitar, and I went out and bought the freaking Hal Leonard Mechanical Resonance book, so I could learn how to play like Coming at You Live and Little Susie, and man, I was obsessed with Tesla.
Coming at you live.
Hey, Jordan Decker, what's up, man? Oh, and I can breathe now.
What's up, Jordan?
What's up? We were holding your breath, hoping you'd make it tonight. Travis says one of the first comic books he picked up was Morbius, and there was an abusive pimp named Dick Packer. So that's my go-to bully name, Dick Packer.
Oh, here we go. This whole sequence coming up.
Oh yeah, love.
I discussed this on when we did our song in Bad Moments. This song that plays while this is going on.
Love. Somehow, somebody have to get a copy. Me and my friends, we played Love Song in the talent show my senior year in high school, and I don't have a video of it. I have to get a hold of it.
Get ready. Here comes my favorite part in the movie. When he throws the mop down and the guy slips out the door. Here it comes. Fuck, that's hilarious. And this other part coming up when they cheat. Yeah, but they go to the library and they're walking fast. The bad guys. I love it.
It's amazing how much he sounds like Jack Russell from Great White.
Yeah, right.
I can't believe he died. Another one of my favorite, favorite '80s band was Great White.
Oh yeah,
loved them.
Yeah, I remember when Once Bitten, Twice Shy came out. Man, it was like one of those summers. I remember we went out camping in Indiana Beach, and yeah, it was you couldn't escape that song. It was everywhere.
Well, I first discovered him. My first concert, like I said, was Priest. And that's who opened up for Priest at the Garden. Was Great White when they had their first album.
Nice.
And I'm like, these guys
is that
are
the
awesome.
one they had? Rock me, rock me.
That was the second album. That was Once Bitten.
Was it?
And that's another song we played at the talent show the year before. When I was a junior, we played Rock Me.
Nice.
I got to get a hold of those videos. I reach out to a kid from my high school and see if he's got them.
That'd be cool. Some nostalgia for you and some laughs for us, right? I had all kinds of hair.
Oh, did I play the video for you guys of me playing Crazy Train? And I think it was freshman year in high school. That I have.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
I'll have to bring it up. I could probably bring it up in a little bit.
Awesome.
Hey, what's up, Flet? What's going on?
Hey, Flet. Cheers.
Thank you, man. John says, at the time Trick or Treat was released, I thought this movie would have been a perfect showcase for Kiss and this soundtrack, but the Gene Simmons cameo would have worked. I think it probably could have fit into it. Although Animalize wasn't as heavy as Fastway. But had some good tunes on it. I would have preferred Lick It Up.
What's his head from Wasp to play this role?
Blackie
God,
Lawless?
why am I drawing a blank?
Blackie Lawless.
What'd you say?
Blackie
Lawless. Well, weren't they originally supposed to? They were trying to get him to play Sammy Kerr.
I don't know. That would have been pretty cool.
Unless I'm confused with another movie, but I thought that was what the original thing was.
Rick Springfield and Richard Marx were the first concert I went to that I wanted to go to. Before that, it was all Alan Jackson and Christian rock groups. My grandmother took me to. Hey, some of those Christian rock groups have some amazing musicians. Well, I mean, you see some of these. There used to be a channel. I can't remember what the hell it was on our cable system. I flick it on every once in a while. See some really cool guitar players. Hey, Springfield and Richard Marx, man, there must have been a lot of tail at both of those concerts.
I can imagine.
That's a dude that sold his soul to the devil, Rick Springfield, because he's in his 70s, and dude,
I know
he looks amazing. I'm sure you guys know this, but "Hold On to the Night" is played completely in reverse in the movie. The two songs have, and if you could see that were not featured in the movie, are also great as well. Really, I didn't know that. Damn, I don't know my trivia about this movie at all. Holy shit!
I used to sing. "Hold on to the night, hold on to her memories." Here we go. Good old backmasking.
You're doing it, Skippy.
The local brewery around here, Three Floyds. Years ago, they had a special beer they made. It just came in big bombers. It was called Backmasking. And it just had a goat-headed guy on the front, with the pentagram and stuff, and the record going in reverse. It was a really badass bottle. Yeah, I actually saved one of the bottles in my room somewhere.
Cool.
Yeah, it was good beer too.
I said, yeah, look, Blackie was supposed to play the role. That would have been pretty cool.
That's what I thought. I can't remember if that's when he started going through his Christian stuff though, or something, and maybe he thought this was too evil or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, when he became born again.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. I love movies.
If you guys don't mind, mind asking, what are your favorite Ozzy Osbourne songs to listen to on Halloween? Well, of course, one's got to be "Bark at the Moon." Because I have a whole
number one.
I have a whole Halloween playlist that I usually play on. Not so much now because when the kids were younger, we'd take them trick or treating, then would come back and I'd put it on outside and be blasting music, light a fire as long as it wasn't raining, and that was always on there.
For sure. Yeah, I have a Halloween playlist. It's like a Halloween season playlist, is what it's called, and it's just this whole soundtrack is on there. It's just all songs that are like spooky kind of in a way. That or are related to a horror movie. Like, of course, Dream Warriors is on there. Stuff
And
like
Black
that.
Number One, you got to have that, of course.
Was it the Devil's Maw?
Too bad Peter Steele's not alive. We could ask him to say, could you do us a favor and say, but? See how he says it. But.
There is an unseen
Just the way he
Bible.
talks in that, it's just crazy. It's just like, was it milk white neck?
Yeah, I know. I know. The Devil's Maw. Hey, they sold the gazillion records by doing that. So their first one didn't sell as well. Their first one was heavy as fuck. Have you ever heard their first record? Slow, Deep, and Hard. Typo Negative.
I don't have their first one. No.
It's fast. It's heavy, man. Because the band they were in before that, they were called Carnivore, and that was like really heavy music. So they were still in a transition. They did the Slow, Deep, and Hard where it still had a lot of that heavy, fast stuff, but then it was kind of incorporating that whole like gothic kind of vibe to it with the organs and all that. And then when that one came out, Bloody Kisses, that was like a whole departure. I was like, whoa, how is this the same band at all?
My wife's coming back
That's
from
the
the
one
barn.
that made them,
Not realizing that I'm live. Hold on a second. Yellow. Hello? What's up? It's Tuesday. On my dance along, as you call it. What? Yeah. Yeah, but he didn't answer me till like an hour and a half later. Then he said he had already eaten. Yeah. Maybe. But let me go because I'm sitting here live chatting on the phone. Yeah, she's like, she always forgets. She's like, oh, that's right. You have your dance along, whatever you call it, right? I said, yes.
Dance along.
It's my dance along. Bronze says, my favorite Ozzy Osbourne songs to listen to: Halloween, Bark at the Moon, Crazy Train, Flying High Again, Mr. Crowley, Over the Mountain, Perry Mason, Suicide Solution, and Waiting for Darkness. Not a bad fucking song there.
No, definitely got to have the Mr. Crowley in there. That's another spooky song from him. Mr. Crowley, can you talk to the dead?
Brett plays a lot of King Diamond, Merciful Fate, and Black Sabbath around Halloween. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Where you at, Brett?
Yeah, what the hell, man?
I just want to give a shout out to Sound Growler also for supplying my booze for tonight. Let me get that in there.
Look at that.
Full glass if I can get it on there. Yeah, too many reflections.
I saw Typo live. Shit, what year was that? Oh God, I forget what year it was. It was probably right around Bloody Kisses. And yeah, they were good live.
I saw Typo 2 times live. I saw him once with the Bloody Kisses when it first came out, and then I saw him again on their next record, I believe.
And so Jordan says, Bill, His Eyes by Pseudo Echo is your favorite horror movie song. Don't lie.
Love it. It's on my playlist. There is a man with no life in his eyes. I had it on today. There is a man with no life in his eyes.
Shut off.
Even if you weren't a dick, it serves you right for wearing that stupid tie.
Ryan's when did we start the dance off? No, you don't need to see me dance.
This is how I dance.
Every time somebody says dance, you watch that 70s show? You a fan of that 70s show?
Oh yeah.
Do you remember the one where right after Eric and Donna break up and they do like a whole like Ebenezer Scrooge thing where he gets visited by the ghost and it's Wayne Knight. It's Newman. And he's showing, he's saying, I wish I had never dated Donna, never wished anything has happened. And he's showing him all the things that would have happened had they never met and, everything worked out. And then, so they go back to the past, the present, and he's like, now we're going to the future. And then all of a sudden they start playing Men Without Hats. We could dance. And I was like, what the hell was that? and Wayne Knight's like, oh, you'll see. Oh, it's just classic because it's just like all quiet. He's like, we could dance if we want to, and then it stops real quick, and Eric's like, "What the hell was that?" And Wayne's like, "Oh, wait, you'll see."
Yeah, I haven't seen that one in a long. I haven't watched that show in a long time, but I used to watch. I watched them all when they were on from the beginning, and then when they went into syndication, like they would show the reruns. Oh, I used to watch it all the time. Love that show.
Oh,
Kitty
fan.
and Red. I love them in that 90s show is great. Kitty and Red are hilarious in that.
What a great! I love that show. Watched it religiously.
Yeah.
Still watch it on reruns. Let's see what everybody's saying here. What's going on in the chat?
She's finding his studs. His heavy metal wear.
Jordan says this would never happen on a TSL stream. Pat, Mrs. Sands and Mrs. Riker know better. My wife always forgets. Every time she's called me when I've been on, she's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm alive." Oh, your dance off thing, or
I love it. He just has like leather and studs just hanging around like on the furniture and shit. Ooh. It was Impaler.
Impaler, Exciter.
Ooh, yeah, Megadeth. Oh man, right there, one of their best records. Impaler, that band Impaler. I think we played with them once. If not, I'm pretty sure we played a show with them once. They like came back and like they've been gone for a long time and they came back and they did a gig. They had costumes on and stuff when they played. It was pretty badass.
Let's be honest too. She's sort of a milfy too.
Oh yeah, well,
not a bad milf.
Oh yeah. I tell Skippy, go in your room and turn the radio up. Me and your mom got to discuss something. They showed the band Possessed, Seven Churches, their record there. The Possessed just played here this past Friday night.
Barnes says, honorable mentions for Ozzy songs to listen to on Halloween. Bloodbath in Paradise, Crucified, Demon Alcohol. Fire in the Sky is a great song. I forgot about that. Love that song. Ghost Behind My Eyes, Hellraiser, Spiders and Zombie Stuff. Yeah.
Zombie Stuff. Yeah, Hellraiser. That's another one of my favorite. It's on my playlist. Both versions, or all three versions. There's the Ozzy version, there's the Motorhead version, and then there's the one that just came out a handful of years ago where they combine the two. And they switch off vocals. One sings a verse, the other one sings another verse. Because they wrote that song together, Ozzy and Lemmy.
John says, Mr. Frickenstein, you need some Rush Lager.
Hey, man, Rush Lager is fine, but Low Hum is one of my favorites. And check it out. If you can see the can, there's a lot of glare. It's got a guitar and amps on it. I went out and got it purposely for this watch along. Low hum, like the low hum of an amplifier.
Lurch, what's up? There's our buddy. What's up, fellas at work? Just dropping in to say hello. Drink one for me. What's up, man? We miss you, buddy.
What's up, Lurch? You still not underwater over there? I know it got pretty scary the other night. We were playing TCM. Yeah. I haven't played Texas Chainsaw with him in a while. And he's like, man, all the streets around me are flooded. He goes, I'm one of the few neighborhoods that still has power right now.
Yeah, my wife's one of my wife's best friends. They were up here, Pennsylvania this time of year, but then they're snowbirds. They go down to Florida. They got a house right by Clearwater, right on the Gulf Coast, and I saw pictures. I was like, holy shit! I mean, the house thankfully is still intact, but they had 4 feet of water in the house. There's a car just like leaning against their house, like it must have just floated onto their property.
Oh man!
It is. And like it's just shit all over the yard, and the fence is all busted up. There's some nasty shit, man. Holy crap!
You'd probably be arrested for this nowadays too if you got caught.
Seriously, man.
Look at his outfit. He looks less metal here, Skippy. He looks like he's gonna go break dance.
I'm waiting for him to start singing "Maniac." He's a maniac.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to spin around on one hand, like where it's like right next to his body, and he's like spinning around, like standing on it upside down.
No! You know what I hear in my head when I see him like this? You got the touch. You got the power.
Is it Stan Bush?
No, that's Dirk Diggler. Remember Boogie Nights?
Yeah, but isn't that who sings it? Isn't that the guy's name, Stan Bush? I think I could be wrong. Look at his shirt. It's just chains. I thought it was like a skeleton. It's like just chains all linked together. That's pretty cool.
This girl's definitely cute. My soundtrack for October is always Misfits, Sam Hain, Danzig, The Dambecks, and Killing Joke. Well, it's all year round. Yeah, I mean, The Damned, forget it. The Damned, I'll be listening. Well, I listen to it all year long, but I'll definitely be listening to it all month.
Here you go. This is like their the Iron Maiden scene in a way, because the creature that attacks her here in the car, that's supposed to be like Sammy Kerr's mascot from his album covers. That's the other thing that's on the front cover of the VHS that's kind of looking down at him as he's playing guitar. I forget what his name is. It has a name like Hector or something. I forget the name of the creature, but it's supposed to be like Sammy Kerr's Eddie.
Oh, this is the best scene in the movie.
Yeah. I guess originally they planned on using this creature more in the movie. It was supposed to have a bigger part, but I guess when they used it in any other scene than this, it looked really hokey.
Oh, Travis knows. Yep, It's a Wonderful Life episode with Wayne Knight, where Fez discovers a flock of seagulls. Yeah, remember he's playing the Casio. He's playing the Casio when he's got the flock of seagulls hair.
The hair. Yeah, that show's great. Everyone in that show's great. Bob next door, Bob and Miji.
Bob and Midge. Oh, rest in peace, Tanya Roberts, man. That's another one. Way too young.
Yeah, I've been meaning to watch. I got to watch it this Halloween season. Tourist Trap. I got like a super duper special edition on Blu-ray. It might even have a 4K.
Great.
And I've only watched it once since I got it.
Yeah, we have to do a watch along of that. I love Tourist Trap. Chuck Connors is so creepy in that.
Yeah, just the whole movie. It has like that. Has that supernatural vibe to it. You don't know if he's controlling them mannequins, if they're moving on their own. It's like, yeah, creepy movie. Yeah, and they look creepy too. Those mannequins look creepy as hell too.
John, what's up? Pat, I need a green headlight on my name. A green headlight on your name? Oh, those are channel members. That's how you just become a channel member. That's how they get the green.
She's got a green headlight, but it's going down on her titties.
And so we're, for you channel members, we're looking at shit. I forget. Me and Brady were talking about it. Our first channel member watch along is going to be. I think we're going to do two of them. We're going to do the TV version of Halloween, and then we're going to do the TV version of Halloween too. We just have to figure out what's a good night. I remember I put it out there to people. What's a good night to do it on? Look at this.
I know.
Look at that. I'm sorry. I'm just a little distracted at the moment.
I was going to say, sorry. Were you saying something?
Yeah. Are you speaking? Yeah.
Aldi brand love Lori Loughlin.
Yes, very Lori Loughlin. Very Lori Loughlin.
The Dollar General version?
Tell you, man.
Not even,
man. I'd take that. Look at her.
Probably like the Walgreens version. It's like not as bad as Dollar General.
She's like the TJ Maxx version. A little more upscale. A little more upscale.
Yeah.
Come on. Drop it. Come on. You can do it. Ah, there you go. Bingo. Hey. Woohoo.
Speaking of green headlights.
Just pull them down. Hold them down. Come on.
I love that it turns into a little hand.
Yeah, but they should have been pulling them off.
It was trying to. It turned into a hand, and it tried to. Maybe it did off camera there. You don't see. Of course, this is the scene where my wife comes walking in.
Oh, yeah.
Never fails.
Oh, no. Whenever I'm watching something with nudity, my wife always walks in the room.
That's when the door bursts open, the whole family comes in. Ah!
Hey, Dad, what are you watching? Get out!
You're like a deer in the headlights. What? Nothing.
A trick or treat. Could you imagine the zombie version of Trick or Treat?
Yeah, it'd be a bunch of people yelling at each other, swearing every other word.
Jordan says, I'm not even watching the movie. I'm watching my Tuesday regular, Dana White's Contender series. Dudes in their underwear doesn't sound as appealing as what you're saying, though. No, not at all. I love the
Not
body.
every movie needs a remake. Something like this, I don't think would work as a remake because this captured a moment in time in the 80s when this music was what it was and what the culture was with the satanic panic and all that stuff. It wouldn't make sense nowadays.
She does look like the girl from Christine. Annie's a girlfriend from Christine.
Oh, yeah, her too. Yeah, from Baywatch.
Yep.
She was supposed to be at Flashback Weekend last year for the Christine reunion, but she had to cancel.
Hey, look at that. That's a Milfie right there. Look at her. That's definitely a Milfie.
She's got the 80s aerobic gear on, too, and
Yeah,
can't get any better than that.
I haven't gotten to the season 2 of the 90s show, but yeah, I do remember when they mentioned it last year. The 90s show was a lot of fun. I think I'll binge watch season 2.
It's great. I love that show. It's good. I mean, of course, it doesn't come anywhere to touching 70s show, but it's definitely a good continuation of it. Now he's dark and brooding.
Cody says she's got a Paloma Quad. How do you say her name? Is that the girl that had the oxygen tank? Is that who that was?
Might be. Oh, I love this.
She was cute.
Got the jack-o'-lanterns. Now this is what makes it a Halloween movie right here. The jack-o'-lanterns on fire. So simple, but so awesome.
It's like, don't fuck with it.
He's scared because he saw this shit, He saw it when he almost got killed in the wood shop or whatever, the auto shop, and then he saw that shit that happened with his girl. Now that's all it took was those little flames to get up. He knows there's some evil shit going on.
I'd be like, dude, you get back in my cutlass and I'm leaving. I mean, come on, who didn't have a Cutlass Supreme back in the day? I had one.
I never had one of those. I had
2 different ones, as a matter of fact. I had 2 of them.
Did you really? Yeah, I had a couple. God, I'm trying to remember. I had a few of those big boat cars like that. I had a Dodge Aspen. That wasn't really too much of a boat, though. Chevy Caprice. I had 2 different Chevy Caprices. I had an Oldsmobile at one point. God, I had so many different cars in my life.
Colin said, I'm always getting caught out with nudity when I'm watching the Giallo movies. Maggie always seems to walk in to a sea of hairy muffs. And the Giallo movies, yeah. I mean, especially like Edward Finch. I think that's how you say her name, but my God, she's a goddess. I watch her movies just to watch her get naked. No, that's Emma. Paloma plays Cody in season 2. Who was Cody in that? I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I really liked that show up until like towards the end. I hated how it ended. I hated like the last season or so.
Such a great show. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was really good when it started. Me and my wife were really into that show.
I don't know what that is. I have to go back and look. Have we done a bully death list? The main bully in Christine is up there for sure. No, it's actually pretty good. I like that. Travis is good.
Yeah, it is a good idea. Yeah, they were out last year. I think it was last year at Flashback. They had a Christine reunion. It was all the bullies. They had all the bullies there, and then they had like a car. I don't know if it was one of the original cars, but it was like it might have been like a rebuilt one of the ones that was destroyed or something. was pretty cool. I got to take some pictures of it running me over.
Since I remember hearing Bark at the Moon in Grand Theft Auto Vice City. I also remember hearing Ozzy's version of Hellraiser in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I never played any of them.
Yeah, I played them all. I loved them. Yeah, Vice City had a great soundtrack. It had a lot of. It was all 80s. The game took place in the 80s, so it was like everything. It had "She's an Easy Lover." It had like all the Hall and Oates from back then. It was a good soundtrack.
The
And then it was a
Man-Eater.
metal station. Yeah, I think it was Maneater. And then they also had Hall and Oates in one of them. You're out of touch. I'm out of time. But that's poser shit. Come on, this is metal. We're supposed to be singing metal.
That's awesome. Please come in, Mom.
Yeah. She don't know what to do. Don't come in, Mom. Please come in, Mom.
Mom, go back in a robosize.
Yeah. Hey, go back in the robosize some more.
Yeah.
Especially that movie we were just doing before you came in here.
Yeah, go do some leg lifts and let's watch that. Some pelvic thrusts.
Yeah. Those scissors things.
Yep. Let's get my head in the middle.
I was just coming in to see how she was doing, and I happened to trip and fall,
Nope. That's gonna leave a mark.
Hey, that was Brainiac from the Superpowers. I used to have that figure. It was Superman's enemy, Brainiac, when he was held all metallic body. I used to have that action figure. I never noticed that was in this movie.
This is it, man. Here we go. We're gonna see some Sammy Kerr.
This is where the movie started going off the rails. Like up to this, it was a cool build up. Now it's just it's all out. It's all balls to the wall now. Come on, it don't get no cooler than that. The stereo equipment glowing with an evil glow.
Oh, I want it was a Pepsi.
Skulls,
Oh, I want it was a Pepsi.
spice.
She wouldn't give it
Look
to
at
me.
that. Boiling on the record. Oh, man. Come on. This is awesome. Oh, you got to love that 80s lightning.
Alive.
Yes. The old Freddy Krueger effect there coming out of the wall.
Have you ever heard of a movie called Trick or Treats? Slasher movie that came out on October 29th of 82.
I heard of it just recently. I never saw it, though, but I heard of it because I thought they were talking about this, and I thought they just misspelled it with the treats. And I looked at it, I'm like, whoa, that's a whole different movie.
Yeah, I'm looking it up now. Maybe I have. Maybe it's working.
And I think there's someone in it that's
David
popular.
David Carradine.
Say, oh, okay.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I do. I remember I'm looking at the cover of the VHS cover. I remember. Well, I think I rented this back in the day.
Hmm.
We might have to put that on the watch along list for this month. Thanks for the idea. Yeah, if we didn't have to work tomorrow, I'd say we'd do a double feature. We'd watch it after this. It'd be trick or treats.
You gotta watch Rock and Roll Nightmare. Oh man. I mean, that it's known as one of the best worst movies of all time. It's so bad, but it's good, and it's all like this. It's all heavy metal. It's playing music and summoning demons and shit. It's great. It's very cheesy, but it's great.
Yeah, the 80s were like into this whole like things coming out of like TVs and
Hmm.
radios, all of this, all of Shocker, obviously
Hmm.
Poltergeist. Yeah, we watched Shocker on our old podcast. We haven't watched it on this podcast, though. We should do Shocker. Some Horace Pinker.
Uh-oh.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
And it was perfect to have Ozzy, of all people, do it.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome
And
effect.
that's it for Ozzy. Curtain call for Ozzy.
Yeah, Videodrome. We talked about that not that long ago. Don't panic, another one. Yeah, video. We could do like a whole what do you call it? Shit, why am I drawing a blank on that director's name? Cronenberg. We can do like a whole Cronenberg month.
Yeah, The Fly.
Yeah.
Fly is another one of my favorites. Love that movie.
Yeah, Shocker. It's got a great kick-ass soundtrack.
Yeah. No more Mr. Nice Guy here.
And hell, and it's got the muscle guitar player cameo too by it. What do you call it? Is Alice Cooper's guitar player at the time? What the hell's his name? The fucking muscle guy. He was just playing with Alice about a year ago. Shit, I'm drawing a blank on his
Trying
name.
to think.
Somebody will tell me in the chat. Maybe he brought him back for like for a tour.
Wasn't that guy Guy Man Dude? Was it? Remember that guy?
Thank you, Cody. Kane
Guy
Roberts.
There you go, Kane Roberts. Remember, I forgot all about that guy. Remember, there was a guy named Guy Man Dude. He was a guitar player.
Catman dude.
I stumbled across some of his stuff the other day. I was like, this actually ain't too bad.
I like that, Cody. Cooper's Rambo. Yeah, right. And he's still big too. I mean, he's not as big as he was, but when he came back and played with Alice Cooper, he's still a big dude.
About Manowar. Were you ever into Manowar?
Yeah,
they were all muscle dudes. Yeah, dude. One of my favorite bands of all time. I love Manowar. I've seen them a bunch of times too. They're one of the. I went to Ohio to see them 2 nights in a row. Oh, it's so good. Played 2 different sets. They blew the power out because they're the loudest band in the world. They blew the transformers out. They had to bring in generators just so they could have the show.
That'd be another good one. What's the furthest anybody's ever traveled to see a concert?
That's probably as far as I've ever traveled to watch a band was Ohio, which is 2 states away.
Yeah, I think the furthest I went was from here to Pittsburgh. Went to Pittsburgh to see the Dead Kennedys and TSOL.
Yeah, I've gone out of state to like Wisconsin to see bands before, up in Milwaukee and stuff, but I've never the only band I've went 2 states away for, I would say, is Manowar.
Yeah, and from here to, I mean, I know it's the same state that I live in, but from here to Pittsburgh, it's about 6 hours. That's probably the furthest the longest I've ever gone for a show.
Now to play a show, we've been all over the place. But the band
Right.
has gone all over. But just to watch a band play, that's probably about as far as I've gone, is 2 states away. I know a lot of my friends and stuff, they'll fly to like Texas to go watch but usually it's a festival. They have a lot of festivals with a lot of bands playing.
It's because living in the New York area, tri-state area, very rarely would one of the bigger bands not pass through here at some point. So I never really had to travel far. They either played Northern Jersey or they played in New York. So
yeah, same here, Chicago. I mean, pretty much every band plays Chicago, and if they didn't, they were going to Milwaukee then. So you just go to see them in Milwaukee, which is about two hours, give or take.
Cody drove from Western Kentucky to Tinley Park, Illinois to see Manson and Zombie. About 6-7 hours. Nice.
Wow, you were right. You're right down the block from me, Cody. I've walked to the amphitheater in Tinley Park. That's where I live, Tinley Park, Illinois.
Awesome, Colin. That's right. I remember you saying that. So he flew from Ireland to New York to see the Misfits on Halloween night in 2002.
Wow.
And the Misfits they always get together with Danzig, and they've been doing it the past couple of years, and I still haven't made it there. They always play the Prudential Center in Newark, and every time something comes up, I can't go. Oh, look who's here!
Hold on to the night. You got me hooked on that. Who said that? Yep. I'm about ready to lose it.
No, that was stuck in my head. That was stuck in my head since Bill did it. At work tomorrow, I'll be doing it. I'll be like, "He's an easy lover to get a hold of you, believe that." I'll be whistling that all day at work tomorrow. I can't get it out of my head since you said
How
it.
we doing? What's our timestamp, guys?
Timestamp is 57 minutes and 45 seconds. He's flicking all the channels on the TV. Wait, I just noticed that. Did you just notice that? When he's flicking the channels, it looked like it was the fog. It looked like
really
the water going over the piece of driftwood.
Huh.
Seriously.
I wonder. Oh, and there's Large Marge from Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
Yeah.
And look
Yeah,
how small
I was
she
going to say,
is.
that's her, right?
He just killed Large Marge.
She never got in a
Large
truck
Marge
accident. Sandy Kerr pulled her out of the TV.
Travis, Cody, Colin, how you doing? Hi, Gene. Sorry, late. Yeah, I sent you guys that Blu-ray I got. It's real good. It's real good quality. The Blu-ray I got. The Blu-ray.
Nice.
Look at him vacuuming up Large Marge.
So if it's
He's trying to hurry up and vacuum up Large Marge's ashes so he don't get in trouble. Speaking of Rambo.
Yeah, the mom's date with this.
Yeah.
Tell you, mom's a milfie.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
She's cute.
Kind of
you
like
just missed it, Brett. She was doing
aerobics
with that 80s workout gear on it.
Oh yeah. Like Charlie Brewster's mom in the Fright Night. She was a babe too.
Good to go. You know what,
yeah, Brett, earlier I hit Sound Growler. I had to get some low hum for the show tonight.
Hold on, let's see.
Dim sum? Low hum?
Low hum.
What kind of
it's like
what kind of beer?
Like the low hum of an amplifier. It's got a guitar on it, the amps on the can.
Oh, cool. Yeah, how was it? What
my favorite
what kind of beer is it? What is it?
It's an IPA.
Oh, it's an IPA.
West Coast IPA. Yeah. West Coast. It's good stuff. It's Orange Haze used to be my favorite beer they made, but ever since they came out with this low hum a couple of years ago, that's my new favorite from them.
I thought Orange Haze was like a permanent staple for them. I thought I remember seeing that for the longest time.
Oh yeah, that's their flagship. That's their flagship beer.
How was their Oktoberfest this year? Did they make one? They do, right?
They had one. I didn't go though. I went last weekend to my buddy Craig's to Imperial Oak. They had their Oktoberfest last weekend.
They probably
that's where I was when you were in when you were out in Salt Lake City. That's where I was at, and Pat was at his Oktoberfest. We were all sending pictures and shit to each other.
Yeah, that's right. Were you listening in the chat how I ran into Sean at the airport in the morning? I don't know if you heard me.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
So he because he was telling me why this is just past the security point at the airport. He has to go into like a private room because he's cash only, at all of his shows. So
yeah.
And he has to explain to everybody about so like where I had to go through security with the posters. He saw his sticker on there. He's like, "Who the hell's that?" He taps me on the shoulder. I'm like, "Oh my god!" He's like, "Dude, you were here?" I'm like, "Yeah, I saw you in line." Because he was like one of the first in line for Mel Gibson. It was pretty funny.
That's awesome. Yeah, you saw that picture. I'm like, holy shit, is that Mel Gibson and Danny Glover? Like, where the hell were they at?
All right, look at this. Look at the. Let's see if I can actually show. I don't know if it's going to show it now.
Were you looking up that fog scene?
It is.
Is it? Is it?
It's not showing it though. Why? I can see it on here, but for some reason, hold on.
Pat, you're so determined. I love you.
Yeah, hold on. Watch. Let's see. Oh, you know what? It's not letting me show the film for some reason on here. Why? That's weird. I guess so you can't stream it.
Maybe.
Right. Yeah, we don't want to get kicked off.
No,
well, I'll take your word for it, but that
It
just makes this movie
It's the
even
fog.
better.
I've never noticed that before. That's fucking crazy.
You did like your Wayne Campbell. I was not aware of that.
I was not aware.
Dude, is he driving Axel Foley's car? Crappy blue Chevy Nova? No. That's... Oh, look at that radio. Totally makes me think of Christine here for whatever reason. So you said the lead singer, Sammy Kerr actor, was in the Thriller video? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's one of the zombies dancing behind Michael Jackson when they do that dance scene out there in the street.
Yeah.
Because he was a solid gold dancer before that.
Travis says I piss people off at work by singing "Some Guys Have All the Luck" by Rod Stewart, and it gets stuck in their head.
Some guys have all the love.
This guy right
Bill,
there,
I would have had to totally say something to him if that thing with two heads came out about, oh, you forgot the podcast name? Seriously? Did you really forget it?
Yeah. That's why I was like, they kind of mentioned it. It's not by name, but that's what they were talking about.
Oh, this is so good.
Yeah, and it's funny. Like
So
I'm copying
easy.
and pasting the screen and trying to put it in. Paint.
Sammy Kerr is stopping you, Pat.
It won't let me do it. Sammy
It
Kerr's
still
like,
won't let you?
fucking away. Yeah, won't let me do it.
Wow.
No. I'm gonna go old school.
I got a lot of good feedback just from my siblings listened to our episode the other night, Pat. I was happy to hear that.
Oh yeah. They said, "What the
Yeah.
fuck are you doing on that? What's wrong with you, Brett?
What did I do? What happened?
Why are you listening to those guys? Those guys suck." Your siblings? Say,
Oh, my-
don't listen to those guys.
Yes. Hey, at least full lipstick nipples here now. So
Yeah, well, we're
Well, you
missing.
guys are watching that next week, Night of the Demons. You'll get to see where it came from.
can we make
Title.
can we like make our own logo just for our fun make believe band? No, it's a real band. What are we talking about?
Show.
A real band that's never played one song together.
All right, so since I was stopping and starting this, what's everybody's timestamp? Because I lost it now.
You could take
Oh.
our band, treat it. What's the other chick say in Stripes? We'll treat it like a UFO. Our band's like a UFO.
Yeah.
1 hour, 5 minutes, Pat.
Yeah, I just had
1 hour, 5 minutes.
They're back at the party here, the disco ball.
So I'm either and that guy right there with the Groucho Marx on,
Yeah,
he's the director. He directed this movie.
Charles.
Right,
That's the
yeah.
guy from he's from American Graffiti, Starman.
American Graffiti. I remember him the most. It seems he did a convention or two.
Did he?
Did he die or is he still alive?
No, I think he's still alive.
He alive.
This is totally like Carrie here, the buildup. But
Yeah,
then
Kyle,
it goes very differently than Carrie.
I haven't finished the Dick Warlock thing that Darren did. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I watched that. Good.
Hey Pat, did somebody was I right about somebody shooting $20 to you during one of those live streams?
Yeah. I was like, cool. Next time I see Brady, I'll put it as a G-string.
Damn right.
I just noticed the kid in the crowd wearing a zombie mask. My brother used to have that exact same zombie mask.
See?
Wow.
I was determined. Look, it's the TV, and it's Elizabeth Dane.
I did not know that.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
It's
That's
just
so
first
awesome.
night,
That
I was
just
like,
makes
wait
the
a
movie
second,
better.
it's Elizabeth Dane. That's a really good trivia question.
That's awesome. That is so cool.
Dude, you know who I wanted? They should have had playing the Lost Boy saxophone player guy with Sammy Kerr. That would have been awesome. It would have been the greatest band ever. Through the crowd.
See, but back then, metal bands wouldn't have nothing like that. None of that poser saxophone music.
You know what? I forgot. I watched a little bit of this yesterday when I came in the mail. When they're showing him on the news, like from when they're announcing his death, is that a snake that he is drinking blood and everything?
Yeah.
I never caught that before. Holy shit.
See what they need?
Sacrificial ritual for Satan.
His lead guitar player should have been the Driller Killer. They have like a guitar duel. Have you guys ever thought about doing a live watch party for Vampire in Brooklyn? Yeah, we could do that. That was one of the ones Joe likes. Joe likes Vampire in Brooklyn. Or the Haunted Mansion. Eddie Murphy. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see why a lot of people not liking that movie, but it's it's a nice special movie to watch because Wes Craven with Eddie Murphy, right? It's wild.
Wild. Yeah, Darren's interview with Dick Warlock, that was really good. He did a great job. And I'm about halfway through the latest episode of Thing with Two Heads.
Travis, I like it. I like the debut album.
I almost wore my spiked
the breastfeeding with the R crossed out.
Breastfeeding from Jupiter. God, you think about like the era when this movie came out, you had like a lot of similar, not like about the music and all that, but in the horror, but like Bullies. You know, Christine was a few years before this, but 3 O'Clock High. I'm thinking about all these movies around this time.
Oh, the 80s was like the decade of the bully movies.
Yeah, we were talking about that while you were
gone. My Bodyguard. We
exactly that.
For Christ's sake, just Karate Kid. I mean, come on.
Do you really? Now, I haven't really followed it. I should go back. Do you think Shocker was inspired by a little bit of this or no?
I was mentioning Shocker. This was like the decade of like the lightning movies where they had always have lightning.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And things going in and out of technology, TVs, poltergeists, radios and this.
Yeah, and we're kind of near the Ride the Lightning phase, right? 85, 86. That's around Ride the Lightning time, if I'm correct.
Yeah, Ride the Lightning was 84, I believe.
Oh, I thought Kill 'Em All was 84. Was that 83 then?
Kill 'Em All was 83. Yeah.
Joe just got home from the kiddos volleyball game. No worries, man.
Hi, Joe. Hi, buddy. It was another expensive day, as I was messaging Joe and Pat.
I had 2 expensive days, and I did it.
I haven't even looked. I haven't even looked.
Here comes the 80s lightning.
I got it.
Yes.
They only had one, and I got it.
Yeah, I didn't buy both Mondos. I just bought the glow-in-the-dark one, though.
They also had these, too. New Halloween 2 lounge pants.
Oh, God. More lounge pants. Oh, man.
Amongst all the other shit I bought at FYE. I spent a lot of money.
Man, NECA making all these obscure figures. They need to make a Sammy Kerr already, man.
Yeah, what the hell's what's up with that, right? It must be just the
even if it's one of those 8-inch with the clothes, that'll do, man. Because they seem to make the more obscure ones, the 8-inch with the clothes, because they're cheaper to make, which is weird. You would think with clothes on they would be more expensive, but
this movie has mass confusion with the IP, though, right? Isn't that what the whole ordeal is?
That's I think why so. I think that's the whole thing. Yeah. That would be so badass, though.
This guy in Horace Pinker.
He blew up just like Stumpy Joe with the drummer for Spinal Tap.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, look at this.
That was funny. That was good. Hey there. What's going on here?
Oh, you clown.
All right.
All
Shower
right.
scene?
Yes,
No.
knockers.
I think this is as good as we get with her.
Yeah, I don't think we get them off.
Here comes the blonde bully. He's shit-faced.
You know where I passed, Bill? I didn't realize like the TV movie The Stand. I didn't remember that Shawnee Smith was in that, and some of that was shot in Salt Lake City.
Really?
They passed.
I haven't seen that. I saw that once. Are you talking about the one? Yeah, that was on TV over a course of a week or 2 weeks or whatever that was, days. Yeah, I had them all. My grandmother recorded them all for me on VHS, and I had them all forever. But I only watched them all once.
Yeah, it was just a one-time thing for me.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, I'm on the fence about the Mondo thing, Joe. I've seen how much it's going to cost. It's like I just spent $200 on the other two figures. Now they're just basically taking the same figures and repackaging them as something else.
Well, Pat,
what's up, Joe?
Did you go look at the Contender stuff? I know you're not into that as much as Joe and I were, but oh god, they had like a goat Myers hat. I thought it was awesome. I had to buy it.
Yeah, I didn't see. No, it's funny because I was looking for Halloween stuff, and the girl in this mention's like, "Oh, that's right, you like Halloween." So she's like, "We have these too," and she showed me the lounge pants.
He really slapped the shit out of her.
Damn. You must be a split second ahead of me, Brett. Damn, yeah. You really smacked your shit out of her, and then bam, it happened on my screen.
Sorry about that.
Thanks for ruining it, man.
I'm gonna pause it for like 3 seconds. Is that about it, or 5 seconds?
You guys ever seen The Woman
It's
in
literally
Black?
like 1 second. It's literally like one. You're probably 1 second ahead.
I know the movie. I've never seen it. You guys seen The Woman in Black?
I remember not liking it as much.
I didn't see it. I know.
No, I've seen the Lady in White and the Woman in Red. The Woman.
Yeah, the Gene Wilder movie.
The Gene Wilder, Lady in Red. I'm not that one. I know.
I just called. Right? Was that Stevie Wonder song that was in that? Right?
Yeah. We did the theme song too, Woman in Red. Woman in Red, Woman in Red. What about Lady in White? You guys remember that movie?
Which one?
Can't say.
Lady, is that what called Lady in White? It was with oh God, what is that kid's name? He was in Mars Attacks. He was the main kid in Mars Attacks. Lucas Haas. He was a little kid in that one, and he gets locked in the closet at school after hours.
Is it?
And while he's in there, he sees a ghost. He sees a ghost come in the closet, and it freaks him out. But then he figures out that it's like the ghost of this girl that was murdered, and she's trying to get him to help figure out like who the killer is. So it was a really good movie. I remember we used to watch it when we were kids all the time, and I hadn't seen it in a million years, and I just watched it again, like I think last year, and it was still fantastic.
Lucas Haas, isn't that the kid that was a Witness with Harrison Ford? Isn't that the same kid?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he looks exactly the same, older now.
Yeah, check out The Lady in White if you've never seen it. It's a really good. It still holds up. It's still a really good movie.
Yeah, we should get a trick or treat shirt. Sammy Kerr World. Well, did Fright Rigs put one out, or was it Creed? Because they came out with trick or treat T-shirts.
Well,
there's a bunch of trick or treat shirts out now.
Well, not until we sign our deal for our lipstick nipple T-shirts.
I got one on right here.
Joe wants a Joan Crawford figure. Mommy Dearest. Yeah, right. Come with a wire hanger and everything.
No wire hangers. I want creep show figures. I can't NECA make a Fluffy and all of them. Every character from each segment in that first one.
Let's just get a diaphragm of the raft with all the.
I was about to say Brett wants one from the raft. I know he does.
Because they made Raul. They made the main creep from Creep Show. But man, I want the characters. I'd love to see the Father's Day zombie and Jordy Verrill.
Yeah, and Bill,
especially Fluffy though. The crate. I'd love to see.
I don't not know why we don't have Fright Night figures though. Some real good Fright Night figures.
Yeah. Right?
Oh man.
Really.
Yeah,
really
Jerry Dandridge, Evil Ed. Jerry Dandridge, he'd be perfect. They could have the swappable head. He's a good guy, then he's a vampire.
His friend makes me think of Jerry Mitchell's friend in 3 O'Clock High. That's what made me think of that. Remember Jerry Mitchell where he's fighting like this?
A lot like him. A lot like him.
You remember the girl that has the crush on Jerry Mitchell, like, what's his name? Like, grabs her by the face and throws her across the parking lot.
Yeah.
Move.
See Travis? Travis would collect all the lipstick nipple records. Jack the Nipper, A Cup of Milk, Utter Confusion.
I guess we're gonna have to I guess Travis is gonna get some residuals now.
Yeah, he could be our manager.
So members only. What should we watch, guys? Or what are we gonna do? We're gonna have to watch something, right?
We're talking about doing like, either Halloween or Halloween 2, the TV cut.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of, did you ever figure out a date to try out your pickle monsters?
You know how many pickled beers I've seen since I saw some in Salt Lake City.
We have to create a chat and see what works for everybody. Because Jordan, who was in the chat earlier, I don't know if he's still there. Jordan's got his. Joey got hers. I got mine.
Yep.
I'm game. I'll try that shit.
I just want to see you guys squeal.
Okay, Cody.
That's the whole point.
God, yeah.
The only problem was we didn't get to see Brett squeal because remember the camera went out. Remember right when me and you were trying it at Flashback, the whole thing shut off for a second. Like the camera must have got a whiff of the pickle beer.
Oh yeah, I was like, oh, we had enough. Fuck you for sending me this shit.
Oh yeah, but I didn't even do your intro tonight.
Fuck the other Everscathed. Fuck you.
Slipping there, Pat.
Sending me this shit.
Yeah.
I love how Sean gives him shit he's like, I didn't get anything sent to me. He just gets all pissed.
Do a fog and thing back to back. That would be good.
I always laugh.
That's a good double feature.
Everybody go out there, become channel members. You guys can hang out with us, and then we can get real crazy.
Oh boy, that could get dangerous.
Ooh, hustler.
The fog thing back to back. That's pretty good, Brian. That's good. I think you got to do it back to back for that. That'd be fun.
Ooh, yeah, Cody, that'd be pretty cool. And NECA Bubba from Dark Knight of the Scarecrow.
Yeah, that'd be cool too.
It would have to come with the Scarecrow itself, so he's mounted up on the thing. Remember, he was hiding in the Scarecrow. That'd be cool.
After watching that today, and Pat, you said you didn't finish it. I know, Bill, you said you did. Man, if they're doing another version with Blumhouse, God, if they don't have Chris Nelson doing it, that would be really sad. He's got to he's got to be the guy for it.
Right. I agree. I'm sure that all those special effects guys would be chomping at the bit for that, though. They all want to do it probably. That's a huge source of inspiration for most, makeup effects guys. So they're all chomping at the bit to get it. But I just like that it's Blumhouse, so he has an in already.
Right. I like it. Look at this bum cop.
Officer Dumpy.
Look at this fucking guy.
See, it's like this part of the movie does not match the whole first half. The whole first half is like, it's good. It's building up. It's like just so corny now, shit like that. But I still love it.
You're gonna see him walking here, right?
Big Trouble in Little China. Yeah. We talked about doing Big Trouble in Little China and having Colorado on that one.
Yes, we did.
Would love a John Ryder Hitcher figure also and a Severin near Dark Paxton. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I would also like to see is a Karen Black with the sharp teeth with a knife and come with the little Zuni fetish doll from Trilogy of Terror.
That'd be pretty cool. I need some Dead Alive figures. I know we have the Rat Monkey. Somebody made the cheap Rat Monkey.
Just have the main dude just covered in that pink gore with the lawnmower.
Lawnmower and the baby. You gotta have the baby, right? You get the baby.
You gotta have the baby. You gotta. And have the priest. I kick ass for the Lord.
That whole scene is what got me hooked on that movie. Was when he says that.
Other classic movies you want to dwell on? I don't know. There's so many good horror movies. We've been talking about just doing like a whole thing of just Universal monster movies, going back to like OG Frankenstein and Dracula.
Yeah.
That'd be fun, and they're quick watches too. They're only usually a little over an hour.
You know which one I want?
You know what I just rewatched? I just rewatched that. I know you guys aren't big Marvel guys, but a couple of years ago at Halloween time, they had a special called Werewolf by Night. I just rewatched that earlier today, man. It's so good.
Some people like that, right?
Yeah, it's all in black and white. Like it feels like one of those old Universal monster movies, kind of.
Funhouse might be good for next week because I was. Yeah. Oh no, next week we're doing Night of the Demons. Maybe the week after that we should do Funhouse. Funhouse would be a lot of fun.
It's short, but we should do Stuart Gordon's Dolls. Dolls is classic.
Dolls, yeah.
Ooh, Dolls. Dolls is a classic. I love it. I got that on I hunted down a Japanese bootleg before they ever released it on Blu-ray or DVD. So I got several versions of that on physical media. I love Dolls. Cool.
Christopher Walken versus Sammy Kerr. Well, like Prophecy was Christopher Walken?
Yeah.
Or are you talking like in that video where he's dancing on the ceiling and shit? Christopher Walken.
Beat him up with his cowbell. Oh, yeah. Ernest Scared Stupid. Good one, Ryan.
I was going to mention that earlier.
Oh, my God.
I've been meaning that. The last 2 years, I forgot to watch that. It was like Halloween was over, and I was like, damn, I missed Scared Stupid again.
You know, I think we talked about it. I don't mind Hubie Halloween for an Adam Sandler movie. I think it has its moments. A lot of people didn't like it. Yeah. But
we discovered it.
I heard people say that. I've never seen it. I don't look at. He's doing like back bends. Oh, so funny. He needs to go back in the speakers. He was more menacing when he was just a evil voice and shit.
I wonder how bad it would be if there was a big log in there. Like a White Castle shit.
That's what he's holding on to. That's why he can't get his hand out. Just let go of the log, Sammy.
Did we actually ever do the new Trick or Treat too? We were talking like that when we were doing anthology. Did we not do Trick or Treat?
No, we did Trick or Treat last year.
We did, yeah. Yep. I can't remember.
Yeah, we definitely some Hammerfill. If we do a Hammerfill, Colin, we definitely got to have you on. Do them with us.
Oh yeah. I love how that car's going backwards.
Oh, you want to dance off? Sammy Kerr and Christopher Walken dance off? Rob Zombie.
I'm sure that Sammy Kerr would be the better dancer, but I think Christopher Walken would be more entertaining to watch.
Yeah.
Look at the cop's boots are still sitting there.
That's right there.
Oh, good call. I didn't even realize it. Yeah.
The car's still in reverse. That's this movie once he becomes like manifested, he comes out of the speakers. This movie just gets batshit crazy.
You know what I'm thinking of, Bill, when I see that car going in reverse. You know it.
Oh yeah. And
license to drive
goes in reverse words, Dad.
I
don't care. Get me there sideways. Just get me there.
I was so busy, Brett. I forgot to get the clip again. You know what?
Oh,
they're all fucked in the head. I completely forgot. I was so busy.
Did you guys see Teen Wolf before too? Well, Teen Wolf's one of my faves.
Teen Wolf is one of my favorite movies ever made on the planet. I love Teen Wolf. Oh
yeah. Bronson's got a couple here.
We talked about that a long time ago about like watching that. Did you guys do that on the old podcast or no?
No, but Bill, you know this funny story about that movie, that song when they're at the end, win in the end, right?
Oh yeah.
I took that off of Napster, right? And my buddy Dan heard it on my Burn CD in the car. Where the fuck did you get that song? He was so fucking happy. That and the Delta Force theme. The Delta Force theme, I thought he lost his mind when he heard it. He's like, oh my God.
I was down to zero, still an unsung hero. Love that.
I'm writing it all down, Travis. Travis is like our idea guy.
Yeah.
Third
I'm
act off the
gonna win
rails.
in the end, yeah.
You know, obviously you got the rules of the Gremlins or with the Mogwais, right? But you got to think of Bobby Finstock's rules, right? That's a good trivia, right?
Yeah, right. Was it never
play cards with the same
tattoo of a dagger?
Yeah, don't ever date a chick with a dagger on her back, right? Dagger tattoo on her back. Never gamble with a guy with the name of a city, right? Or something like that.
Yeah. What was the other one?
Never get less than 12 hours of sleep, right?
yes, that's what it was. You stick to them rules. Everything else, cream cheese.
Cream cheese. That guy, was he in more stuff? I think I looked him up.
You know what? I don't know. I mean, he always looks familiar every time I watch him, but I think it's just because I know who he is from that. You know,
I know Boof got out of acting, and I think she went to a screening or something, and she aged really well.
I was watching the house.
Oh yeah, I've always been a big fan of Boof. I always like Boof more than the blonde. You know,
he just works at the hardware store, Mick.
We were just talking about that earlier too. We were talking about the bullies. I said, you know, Alan, my guitar player, Alan, like with his buddies in the video games, they always use false names, and each one of them picked a bully from an 80s movie. Like his is Greg Tolan, the bad guy from Just One of the Guys. Oh, and I always said if I was to pick a bully and do the same thing they're doing, I'd be Mick McAllister, the bad guy from Teen Wolf. You know,
Mick was a twerp. Yeah.
Shoot it, fat boy.
Chubbs.
Yeah.
She really shoots it. That's so funny. That's a good thing.
Ron says Black Christmas is Steve Martin's and Elvis Presley's favorite horror movie. It came out in 1974. Elvis passed away in 1977. Fan watched every year. Yeah, it's one of my favorite films of all time. One of my favorites.
Great movie.
Great movie.
Just watched it about a week ago. Love that.
Great ass.
Great ass. That's what I'm looking forward to. Just Christmas season. Just sitting down here. I put my nice flannel blanket on my legs, and I put the fire on and watch Black Christmas. Ah, love it.
Hey, is Joe still in the chat? Stout. Joe, are you still there?
Nice full beer.
Joe?
Oh, good Joe? Shit. Jojo.
Jojo. Jojo. Jojo.
Make a sci-fi and horror 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s films most of the time. A new generation is waiting to know about them. So a fan of the Paradise is awesome. There he is.
Did you buy any Contender stuff, Joe, or did you pass?
I think I gotta pay. I feel like Forrest Gump. I gotta pay. I didn't believe he said he gotta pay.
I had too many Dr. Peppers.
It's in his cart.
Free shipping after $60. I kept it to two things.
Oh yeah, Bronson. It's doing well, so I wouldn't be surprised. If they do come out with a third one, it's going to be Beetlejuice. Sure.
You got to keep. God, I think the only way you see it is that Tim Burton does it, right? I think that's the only way Michael Keaton will do it too. I think that movie showed that Tim Burton needs to be back around again more often. He's been gone too long. I know he's not young either, but
shh, my speaking to get suspicious.
Oh yes,
John, you head now. Good night, Pat, Brett, and Ever Frickin'. I like that.
John, I like that. Good night, John.
Good, Ever Frickin'. I like that. That's awesome.
Cheers, John.
Take care, John.
Yeah, see, Bill, when I travel with my posters, I have the Everskate. I have 2 Everskate stickers on the posters. So
Well,
you're with me.
Nice.
You're with me. You're with me.
I think you showed me. I think you is that the tube you had at Flashback?
Yeah, it goes with me everywhere. I've got a problem.
Yeah, I think you showed me you had one on there. That's cool. That's cool.
Look at Pat's got his Warriors vest on his chair.
I got my vest on now. You know, this is the one I wear to the convention every
With
year.
your patches.
I only get to wear it. I wear it. Well, I have a couple other vests. They're metal vests, so with metal band patches all over them. But this is my, horror one. That's why I wear it to the convention every year. It's just all horror, movies and stuff on it. I figured it's a perfect occasion. This is metal meets horror. So I got my stage gear on.
Oh yeah. Did you put the horizontal ground one on there? We got you. Is that on one of your vests?
Yeah. I got that picture of I got that picture from Flashback of me like turning around, making a goofy face, and Sean like with an even goofier face, like pointing at the patch. He was shocked too. He's like, oh, you got your hands on one of those? I'm like, yeah, man, Brett hooked me up. At each 45, he grabbed one for me. He's like, yeah, I wish they were a little bit bigger. He goes, I didn't know they were going to be that small, but
I thought that too, right? I was like,
hey, whatever, man. I'm just happy to have a horizontal ground patch. Yeah, it would be cooler, bigger, but I'm happy with what I got.
I have that shirt. When he was doing his Facebook auctions, I had gotten that shirt. Oh, nice. Bronson, the Frighteners would be a good one. I know Pat's up for the Frighteners. Yeah, Frighteners is... Look at all these people. That was a lot of fun. I'm glad I made it for the last half hour.
Yes. Hey! Oh, I was going to say, it says someone's name is Terry Laughlin. And I was just about to say, hey, is that the chick? But it's not. It said Senator. That girl, and me and Pat kept saying the whole movie that the main girl that was the girlfriend of the bad guy looked a lot like Lori Laughlin.
Cody,
so for a second there, I was like, whoa, Terry Laughlin?
Cody, look at Cody. Look at Cody, Bill, in the chat. You're actually closer to Bill, Cody. Joliet. It's probably about an hour from me. But I've been to Joliet.
Cody lives in Joliet, or he's in Joliet?
I think he's there for, I'm guessing, work.
Yeah, I missed the very ending of it.
Oh, no shit. I can't read the chat on here. I can't see it on here. So I just see whatever Pat puts up there.
Oh, Frighteners. We talked about the Frighteners. We should do that.
I just told Bronson that we've talked about it. That's the one that we should do
that. Night, Jojo.
Good night, Joe. We'll talk soon, buddy.
Night, Joe. How long are you in Joliet for, Cody? That's literally like a half hour away from me.
Oh, Monster House is a fun animated movie, Bronson. Another good one. Another good one.
Oh, Monster House is awesome.
Good animated.
Yeah, film. Monster House is good. I've got the DVD when my nephews were real young. They'd come over here. They liked all my monster stuff, but they were afraid to watch it. So I that's the whole reason I bought Monster House, was so whenever I babysit them, I could put something on that was kind of scary and fit my motif, but didn't scare them too much, And I remember my one nephew, it was like a favorite movie. He'd come over with his little broken, language. Put on Monster House. So I'd have to put on Monster House.
We could do Monster House. I know what we should do the week after Night of the Demons. We should do Monster Squad.
Monster Squad be good.
Ooh. You got to invite me back for that one. It's one of my favorite all-time movies.
Monster Squad, yeah. Cody, are you home? Did you get the figure I sent? Did it ever arrive? I did mail it. A week or so late because I'm just slow. But I did mail it. I actually.
You've been to Joliet? You're not there now?
I have to mail Jordan's out. I haven't had a chance to do it. Cody's heading to Manuka.
That's
at 8 a.m. in Iowa. Trucking life.
Wow, yeah, you passed right past me. Were you on I-80? I live right next to I-80. You went right past me, probably.
That must be, right? I would assume you're on 80 right there.
I-80 goes coast to coast, so.
Oh, you're not going to be up to the 15th. Oh, there you go. How is that going to affect you delivering stuff? Because I know the ILA is on strike.
Well,
all the ports are closed.
The ports are all fucked up with. Yeah, I know we're gonna have issues with manufacturers with parts and stuff. It's gonna be bad.
I was talking to my brother today because my brother works down in the Port Newark rather, And all the ILA, he's like these freaking ILA guys. He's like, they're all sitting outside with the picket signs, and they got tables, they're playing cards, they got a DJ, they're drinking and fucking barbecue. It's like a giant party. I'm like, nice.
That's the life.
I love that
Not
someone
really.
in the credits
Yeah, right.
saying this, Jimmy the Armored Saint. It must have been his favorite band, Armored Saint, in the time back then. Oh man, love it. Love that movie.
Once, but you guys should do a live watch party for Adam's Family, Hocus Pocus, Casper. Yeah, we do it every Tuesday, man. Come back. Don't be a stranger. And I'm glad you're one of the new people that get here and say, "Where's the movie?"
Hey.
You can't show the damn movie for Christ's sake. I couldn't even show a screen grab. You see how it wouldn't even let me show a screen grab?
Did they show Ozzy again at the end of the credits there?
Yeah, there was a post-credit scene with Ozzy for a split second. That was cool. I never knew that.
Was there? I paused it.
I'm going to turn on the
Yeah,
trailer.
it was just more of him doing that little interview, but he said something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's just a little button at the end. That's awesome.
That is cool.
Love that movie.
Such a good film.
That's some high quality shit.
No, this stuff is the kids.
I'm gonna get
You ever seen fucked up one of the members of that band? Or so he said to Lars Ulrich. Who?
Dave Mustaine fucked up what? Members of what band?
Who did he fight?
Dude, this trailer's awesome.
For what?
I turned on the theatrical trailer for Trick or Treat.
Nice.
I forgot, Ozzy's face kind of smears off screen when Sammy Kerr touches it.
Yep.
Yeah.
What are you
Give
doing?
me a second. I can grab my other remote.
Okay. Here, Petey. Peter boy. Come say hi. Okay. My wife's trying to find the other dog because he's freaking disappeared in the yard. Here, Peter boy. Petey. Come say hi. He don't give a shit. All he's looking for is my wife. I know, she's better looking.
Those little fuzzy white dogs.
Yeah. Where you going? Better not piss or shit any of my stuff. They like to do that.
So that guitar that's that he plays in the poster there, that's the same model guitar I play. My bass is a BC Rich Ironbird, just like this guy.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh. I sent Pat some pictures if you got them around.
Oh yeah. You know what? I'll bring them up. Do some shameless plugs. Where are the pictures? I know I had them set up. I didn't download them, but I'm bringing them up on IG. Come on. Instant Messenger, rather. Come on. Why is this blurry? What the fuck? What happened here?
Lipstick nipple. That's what happened.
Lipstick nipple spraying across America.
Who the hell messaged me here?
Come to see lipstick nipple will milk you dry.
Yes.
What the hell? Where did all the pictures go? You sent them in. Oh, here it is. This.
Can you resist the lipstick nipple?
Yeah, I can. Beware.
Let's see. I can just share a screen.
What does the brother want to see tomorrow? He wants to see a movie tomorrow.
There we go. Got Black Roses.
Yeah, these are my recommendations. If anyone out there like this movie, Trick or Treat, and here's three more recommendations for you. Black Roses is in the same vein. It's a heavy metal meets horror movie. You know.
Oh
we
yes,
talked about this.
You talked about this one.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Great soundtrack again. All the songs are awesome. Yeah, there's Black Roses right there. They're the guys that what's the drummer's name? Carmen Apice.
Yep.
He's the drummer, in this. Same drummer on Fuck at the Moon and Ozzy. Same drummer. He wrote a lot of songs. Yeah. Oh, you guys said you always wanted to see a picture of me with hair.
That's Rob Zombie's Halloween. Michael H.
That's Dave Ferrick.
That's Dave Ferrick. Pat, come on. You tell me you weren't thinking the same thing when Bill sent that.
Yep.
That shot.
That's funny when you sent that. I'm like, oh, look at this motherfucker.
That was the first thing. The way that shot, I was like, oh God, you could have played Michael Myers.
Beanie, come here. Stop crying. Come here.
Bill, if I showed you a picture of me with long hair, you'd be scared. I'd have to. It wouldn't go well. Just 7th and 8th grade. Oh man.
Oh, Phil Sandoval. That's who Mustaine broke his ankle, apparently.
I'm going to grow out my hair. It's going to look terrible.
Really?
There was no hair on me.
Yeah, originally Metallica, they wanted to get John Bush from Armored Saint to sing for them.
John Bush?
But, yeah, who eventually wound up singing for Anthrax years later.
Mm-hmm.
But that's who Metallica wanted to sing for them, and they couldn't get him.
I'm going to let my dog upstairs. He's crying.
You guys are all fucked in the head.
Come on, baby.
Uh-oh, what's Pat having, dog dilemmas?
He's afraid the dogs are going to get eaten or whatever. No, but you know what? He's kind of in a wide open area. Like, I'm like, oh, you let the dogs just wander around. I couldn't with our coyotes.
Was he worried about the coyotes? The coyotes?
I would be. We had what did we have in our neighborhood? Somebody had a like a little French poodle that an eagle took off with, and
really
the eagle lost it in the air. The dog.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we got coyotes all over the place down here.
Yeah, no, it is. I know what it is. It's the smaller puppy, Parker, probably ran next door to Mike's house because his dog's just about to go in heat. So it's gonna be like fuck fest 24.
Oh God. Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. That's almost like a.
I said this earlier. I think Black Roses and Rock and Roll Night were made by the same group of people. You guys ever seen Deathgasm or Hard Rock Zombies?
I believe Black Roses and Rock. I also had pictures of that, Pat. Rock and Roll Nightmare. Yeah, I believe they did. Black Roses and Rock and Roll Nightmare were made by the same people. I'm pretty sure because I know the one guy is in both movies. One of the actors. He plays the guitar player, I think, in Black Roses, and then he's like the main student, the main kid in Black Roses, and then Rock and Roll Nightmare. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're the same people. Same rubber monsters. Same rubber monster effects.
So Ryan's hanging on to his ponytail. You still got a ponytail? I remember when I had hair, and I actually had a ponytail back in the day.
That picture you saw there, that was about as long as I could ever get my hair. I always wanted it like all the way down to my fucking ass. Can never get that long. So next best thing was it's all or nothing with me. So couldn't get it long that way.
Looks good like the way you got it, bud. You're good. I did the shaving on the sides and the back, so I just did the ponytail across, mohawk ponytail in the back.
That's Craig used to have that too.
That didn't bode well with my mom and dad, so it didn't last.
Well, my long hair didn't bode well with my mom either. Now, like my son has longer hair than I ever had. Beard down to hair down to his back.
Whew.
Yeah, it's like my son.
Yeah, I think Matt Hart's had a good time the other night, Pat, based on his show last night, huh?
Yeah, I think hell, we had that friggin' butt. I think it was the longest podcast we ever did. It was almost 4 hours.
He's a good dude. He's a good dude. Bill, I saw that you went in that chat. I'm glad he does. He's awesome. He's a good dude.
Yeah, we'll have.
Yeah, I saw him for the first time when Christopher Nelson was on his show. I watched that one. And then next thing you know, you guys were having him on. It was like, whoa, hey, I just watched this guy.
And you could tell when he's filling up his drink, Pat. You could tell, right? Some of those times I'm like, oh boy, he's enjoying it a little bit.
Yeah, I forget what it is he always puts in there. What the hell is it?
It's some special mango something, I think, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what twist stuff. What the hell?
Yeah, we did the marathon last what was Sunday night already? I'm saying last week. I was already thought this week.
I think we've been trying to be at no more than 2.5 hours. Sometimes we get in the 2 hour, 10-minute range.
Yeah, I try to keep it to a decent one because I think it's too long. And because it's
usually when you're on with me. It's usually when you're on with me where we start going into the 3 hour territory.
You know why it easily happened, Bill, was because we talked about a subject that it can take a long time. We're all ranking endings, 13 films.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
For like almost 2 hours just to rank it. So now we can do. I think we talked about doing openings, having them back to. We'll do like the openings of the Halloween films. Maybe we'll have them on, and maybe after Halloween or something.
Yeah, maybe we'll just do that and don't do any other
nothing
stuff.
Else. Yeah, we'll just keep it to this.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Yeah, No, what did you get? None of that. You got to stick it to the subject. Yeah,
We'll
how
save
about
it till next time, okay?
Just
Just
ask
like,
him
I
for the
think,
money, Eddie.
Just ask him.
Kevin
Eddie.
Smith? Kevin Smith just beat you guys, though. I just noticed that he just did a live stream. I think it was last night, 4.5 hours.
You know, and have you seen? And it didn't last long. I don't think it's around his new movie about the movie theater with the chicks and everything. I wanted to see that.
That's
movie.
what it was about. That's what his stream was about. I think he had the people from the movie on his stream, and the movie's called the 4:30 movie. So they did a stream
movie.
for 4 hours and 30 minutes. Yeah.
Wow.
He's gonna be here.
I want to see that movie.
I do too. He's here he's got his own convention at they're having at the Flashback Hotel.
Yeah, next weekend when we were at Flashback, I met all those guys. I had to run to the car for something, and when I came back, my wife and my buddy Craig were sitting with like a group of like 4 other guys, and they were all chatting and shit. And as soon as I come walk up, my wife's like, "Oh, here he is!" Like they were talking about me while I was gone. I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" I'm like, "Oh no, we're just we were talking. He said you're a big Kevin Smith fan," and they handed me a flyer, and it was the guys who had set up that whole Chronicon thing. So I was sitting there chatting with them. They were all pretty cool guys, we were talking about it. I gave some stickers for the Everscade.
Like a variant of Chronicon.
Dude, the first
it's convention. A Chronicon. It's an all covers Kevin Smith convention. Like it's all people from his movies and stuff like that.
Yeah, I might go just the girl that played Veronica, the 37 Dicks chick. I got to get her on my Clerks poster.
We talk about this almost every week, Bronson. What we're going to do with the watch for the Burbs. We're big Burbs fans.
Bronson, the Burbs is probably if I had my day in court, that'd be one of the next ones we do. But that's
we'll save that for maybe right after Halloween.
You know what, Pat? Yeah, because I'm going to meet Joe Dante. I don't know if Joe is or if Code. That's the main reason why I'm going to that show down there. Besides hanging out with those gentlemen, so.
Colin fell asleep on the 6th ranking of the endings episode. I was so beat on Sunday night. Yeah, I remember he commented. He's like, "Guys, I passed out."
Colin, we won't do that again, dear buddy. Yeah, that was a long one, bud.
But let's do.
And my cousin just sent me. He texted me a clip the other day from the Burbs, and it was the part where they're all watching the house and it zooming in on each of their faces, and then it zooms in on the dog's face.
Yeah. Dude, Bruce Dern fucking rules in that movie. He's so good.
Everybody's good in that movie. It's such a good movie. I love Bruce Dern's wife in that movie.
He's got the smoking wife. Yeah, he's look at all the people that
she's the voice of she's the voice of the wife Francine in American Dad, and every episode of that. That's the voice is Bruce Dern's wife in it. Leslie something. I forget her name. I can't remember her name right now.
You know who Pat? You know who my brother had to remind me was in Married with Children was U.S. Bates. U.S. Bates' wife. She was in a Married with Children episode. Do you remember that one where Peggy's she's selling makeup or something like that?
Selling makeup or something. Yeah, that's right. Fancy. Fancy.
I hear something going on upstairs.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe we'll do some quick shameless plugs. We'll get out of here because I'll go upstairs because I can hear my wife. I think she's a little annoyed because Parker just disappears. He's the smaller one. He's got no fear.
Parker Lewis can't lose.
She's just annoyed because you're doing your dance along.
I dance along
through the crowd.
But if you guys aren't familiar, go check out Bill's website for his band, The Everscathed. Go check him out. Give him a like. You could get some merch on it. You guys sell merch on there too?
Yeah, well, all the links are on there. Go to everscape.com. There's a link for everything. Our merch store, wherever you can listen to us, our videos, all our albums, everything. There's a link for everything on there.
Why don't you just ask Bill?
Just ask him. And the official Everscathed channel.
Yes.
Go like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff. Damn it.
Go there, Brett. You'll see Brett on that channel in a few spots.
Oh, no.
Brett's like, oh, no.
No. I'm already banned from a lot of stuff. Please don't.
What else we got on here? Oh, yeah. So I'm doing this. So I don't have the time or the energy to do a movie, like a horror movie every day for 31 on 31. So I'm doing 31 days of Michael Myers. So each day I'm going to highlight a moment from one of the films I like and pick something from my collection to talk about. So first one was Judas Deaths from Rob Zombie's Halloween because I thought that was awesome with him just sitting there slashing at her in the hallway with the clown costume and the Myers mask on. Definitely cool.
Mm-hmm.
And showed my night. I showed my thing. My night the night he came home. Neck set. So each day there'll be another episode. So tomorrow there's going to be another episode, and then again and again. So there'll be one a day for 31 days. And let's see. Oh, and next Sunday, this coming Sunday, we're going to have Matt from Mad Blood on as our special guest.
No blood. Sorry.
More blood. What did the I can't even fucking speak. What did the David Gordon Green trilogy get right? And what did they get wrong? So Matt's going to be hanging with us. If you guys haven't checked this channel out, there's a lot of fun stuff.
What did the Dig trilogy get wrong and right?
The Dig trilogy.
Show Dig
some respect. And then the following week we got Davey Deathray coming on, cooking up some Halloween stew. Let's make our own ultimate Halloween movie, mixing together all the different characters that we like.
Oh my lord! Yes.
For a second there, you said let's cook up Halloween stew. I thought legitimately he was coming on to show you how to cook the stew. I was like,
like a cooking show?
That might be a good idea. Let's make some Michael Myers burgers.
You guys are all standing there with aprons on and your own ingredients, you know.
I do have Silver Shamrock kitchen towels.
Thanks, Bronson. Thanks for hanging out, man.
Put them to work.
Don't be a stranger.
Bronson. Yeah.
We're here every Tuesday night, and we do a podcast on Sunday nights. Don't be a stranger. Come hang out. Colin says, "Love Bruce
Tales
Dern."
from the Dark Side soon. Damn.
Yeah, we have to get back on that.
Yeah.
He was great in Coming Home with Jane Fonda about the Vietnam vets. I remember that. Return Home, and he was great in Nebraska. Tattoo from the early '80s. Yeah, Bruce Dern.
Yeah, and Colin, if I'm correct, he killed John Wayne in the Cowboys, and he got all those death threats. That was like a big thing, part of his career.
What else do we got going on? After that, so actually from this next week, we're doing The Shining. We're going to be doing a watch along of The Shining. Been threatening this for quite some time. Through the spooky season.
When was Night of the Demons? You were saying something about Night of the Demons.
Night of the Demons is going to be the following week.
Okay.
Yeah, and Cody, who's in the chat, is going to be joining us. He's going to be a guest for that. Yes. Oh, he's like, can I come off with Night of the Demons?
Awesome.
We're like, absolutely.
That's awesome. I was just talking to him about Night of the Demons earlier today.
Yeah, you guys talked about it. Nice.
And go pick up some cool swag in the swag store. And channel memberships are here. We're going to start doing members only streams. We're going to do some, and we can probably get raunchy as hell with those because it's only for members.
Unfiltered.
Do I have to wear like members only jacket? We should all get members only jackets. Oh God, we gotta go find. I have to go on eBay, look for members only jackets.
Members only jackets.
We'll wear them during the stream.
That sounds
some members
cool.
only jackets and some Cavarici
members only flannels.
Cavaricis. Nice.
You got members only flannels.
Oh God, I have to go look now. I have to go online, and we're live every week on obviously Sunday night for the podcast, Tuesdays for the watch along. A podcast streams on all these platforms. If you just want to listen to us, you don't want to see Brett's beautiful face.
Oh my God!
Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Go to YouTube and join the Facebook group.
There's
and
a lot
Joe's
of
channel.
members.
Go check out Joe's channel. Join his Facebook group, and that is everything that's going on with everything that's going on. And that's that. That's all we have to say tonight.
Members only jackets.
I think I need to drink more. How cool would it be to do a members only stream wearing members only jackets?
I just happened to look it up on eBay. I started typing in member, and it came up right away. Members only jackets.
Members only.
Should I even
And then
tell
you guys would really have to each grab a bully name.
8,700 listings. Oh God.
Oh God, there's plenty of them. Oh, that's gonna be a blast.
All right,
Gotta
next
find
week-
the appropriate one. Yeah.
Next week when you're watching Night of the Demons,
Oh, 2 weeks.
and it gets to the part, or 2 weeks, when it gets to the part where they're listening to the song, by the fireplace and all that, you got to remember me singing. It was 8:45 and I was feeling late and I was ready for whatever she had a plan. It was the first time out on a computer date. I love that song, dude. It's so weird. It's so goofy, but I crank that song 100 times every Halloween season.
Uh-oh. We now have this live, so Pat can take that snippet. You're doomed.
Do it. Do it. I'm proud of it.
Now.
Mopar, what's
I
up,
told you I
man?
would be doing a lot of singing tonight. I thought I was
Where you
going to
been?
be singing a lot more than I did.
What's
up, Mopar?
I like that, Colin. That's good.
We gotta get like the 80s or 70s porn stash and the big like Ghost Bob glasses and members only jackets.
For the rest of the month. Everyone should be dressing up every time you're on. It's for Halloween.
Oh, that's right. We should wear a costume every week. And then I gotta go out and buy a bunch of costumes. I want to buy a bunch
You
of
think
costumes.
this is a fucking costume? It's a way of life.
And I can't put like a Myers costume on. Nobody, I look like George Wilbur. Nobody needs to see a fat Myers.
They came out.
Well, you just put the mask on, and then you won't be able to talk the whole show. You just sit there silent. So you can't do that.
My head's just too big and round. I look like Alfred E. Myers.
Put the bunny down.
Yeah, would look
that'd
good.
be a funny mask. A mask that looks like Alfred E. Newman, but it's Michael Myers and just one missing tooth.
I collected Mad Magazine for years, and I always waited for them to do a parody of Halloween in Mad Magazine, and they never did.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember them ever doing it. I'm same here. I was Alfred E. Newman when I was like 10 years old for Halloween. I had the blacked out tooth and the red. I dyed my hair red and I put freckles on all over. I had the big ears.
Jeez.
Oh yeah. Oh, we talked about doing this too, man.
Drop Dead Fred. Exactly.
Oh God, Drop Dead Fred. if
I don't like girls because girls are disgusting.
Dressed up like Chris Farley and the guys as Chicago Bears fans from SNL.
The super
yeah.
Joe would like.
I had some
what's it called?
sausage.
I know Joe would like The Pest with John Leguizamo. He loves that movie.
Oh yeah, I know he wants to do The Pest. We should just devote a whole month to like comedies.
That's got Jeffrey Jones in it. Stop it. He's canceled.
Well, like we talked about before, we still got to do Drop Dead Fred, but especially got to do Spinal Tap.
Oh,
yes.
Fuck yeah.
Yes. This goes to 11. We have to do Spinal Tap. Big time. But yeah, we're gonna head out.
At the hangar. And the air traffic controls coming through their amps.
I like when they're talking to I can't remember his name now. The guy who used to be like the one actor that played he was in the outfit. And he's like, "Your Spinal Tarp, Spinal Tap."
Yeah.
Yes. Is that?
Yes. Didn't that guy just pass away recently?
Yeah, he did.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
Yeah, he was a pisser.
I can't think of his name right now either.
He was good on Everybody Loves Raymond. He was Robert's wife's father. On Everybody Loves Raymond, he was funny as hell. I can't think of his name. Yeah, we definitely got to do Spinal Tap.
Did they start filming the sequel yet, or no?
I thought they did. I don't know what's taking so long.
Yeah.
So did I. I thought they did it, and I don't know what the hell is taking so goddamn long. I'm dying to see it. It's like, come on, guys.
Gold jacket, green jacket.
Maybe they're figuring out the right way to unroll it. You know, like even when they did that reunion, they had a big tour and everything. Maybe they were trying to figure out something like that to do a full thing.
Get it? Ooh, I got to jump off, guys.
Yeah, me too. Everybody, thanks for hanging out with us. We'll be back. Make sure the daily Myers thing is coming, so make sure you tune in and see what I show every day. Nothing naked. And we'll be back on Sunday for the podcast with Matt from Mad Blood. Thanks to Bill for hanging out with us. To Everscathed, go check him out. And we're going to call
Trick or treat.
Trick or treat.
Hails, cheers.
Trick or treat.